Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Hey you guys. So, y'all know I've been on here for a couple of years, and I have about like 63 followers and uh, people who have taken the time to sit here and listen to what I have to say. And for that, I will tell you I'm very, very grateful. For those of you who have not been watching um, and joined, thank you so much. The reason behind me creating this channel was because of the hardship that I dealt with. Uh, was the hardship that I dealt with um, leaving a very toxic relationship and getting betrayed. Not only that, but trying to find an outlet, trying to find a safe haven, and getting knocked down for it. I lost a lot of friendships, a lot of acquaintances, a lot of business deals, a lot of things because of it. And I shared my journey about that and how what I did to get better and what did I use in the tactics and the lessons that I learned previously before, and how did I get the help that was needed to complete this journey. Um, and so yeah, that's what this channel is about. Just telling you never give up on your dreams, and and to seek out who created you in order to find out who you are, because we all are special on this planet. We all have something to contribute to this planet, okay? Um I wanted to talk about when it's your season or when it's your time, okay? Because I know for certain this is my time. Um And a lot of you guys, if you're looking at this is not on an accident. People will say the algorithms. I've been on here for years, and the algorithms have rarely chose me at all to be a part of it, and it has not stopped me because I know I have a greater purpose. Meaning that even when this time capsule, this vessel that is called Bell, expires on this planet, my life, what I spoke, and the things that I gave is going to linger for generations behind. So um, I wanted to tell you about my time. This time has prepared me for every single thing that was needed. Okay, I went through a lot of rejection. I thought that I was not good enough, but I kept going. There still hasn't been people that's been putting out things. Some people will take some of the things that I've said and push it out there, and some of them make a lot of money. Some of them, get a lot of fame and attention, and that's okay. That's okay, because you have to understand, even the words that I speak are not my own. When you are connected to God, when you are truly connected to God, you understand that your life is not your own. What you are speaking, everything that you come out of, you immerse yourself into God, into the true creator. You immerse yourself into that. And when you do, you're okay with not having ownership of everything. Oh, this is mine, this is mine, this is this. I used to feel like that because there would be people who would act like you don't contribute or put things into or you don't contribute or add on to them, or you don't add on to the situation, knowing doggone well that they got most of this stuff from you. You help them, you help remineralize them, you help rejuvenate them. And it does take a toll on you. But when you understand that you got your rejuvenation from the creator, and that the people that you're seeking validation from can never give it to you, because they can never give you validation because they didn't give you what you needed for validation. Only your creator can do that. You understand that um it's greater. You understand that it's okay. It's okay to be looked over. It's okay to be ostracized, to be different. It's okay. Um so yeah. So getting to it, talking about my time, okay? there was a time where I had to scrub toilets. I still work at a fast food joint, y'all. I work 2 jobs, and y'all know, y'all see me doing case management and stuff. And they're like, well, why do you do this when you're a case manager? Why do you do this when you own a business? Why do you do that when you do this? Well, it takes time and it takes preparation. And I can't sit there and being a true business owner let my life go through the cracks just because I'm leaning on this business, which I need to constantly feed into. Sometimes it might be good days, other times it's not. Other times it's not. I also have to think about the environment that I'm in. Are they open to receive the products and the things that I give? Sometimes now they are receptive to the things and the products that I give, but sometimes they're not open to the package that it comes through. So those are some of the stipulations, which there are ways around that. If you guys want to look at a workshop or want me to teach, I'll do that. I also teach that in some of my classes. People hire me to go into shelters and to schools to teach this. So I don't have a problem with doing that. But I wanted to let you guys know about your time. When it's your time, you can feel it. It's nothing. There was nothing that anyone told me like, oh, there was going to be a shift other than God. God just downloaded like, boom, here it is. It's your time to shine. It's your time to go. Like, don't look at man. People are going to laugh at you. They're going to say things. They're going to try to hurt your feelings because they don't know what the process is about being, truly divine, of being unique and following the path that you were chosen to go through. A lot of people are living on autopilot, whether you believe it or not. Some of these people who are doing terrific things are living on autopilot, okay? I remember even myself doing great things and still living in autopilot because I only showed part of what I could do just to make sure that everybody was okay, and comfortable. But I found out by going through what I went through is that people are never going to be happy. You're going to have people that are going to hate your guts. Okay, they are going to hate your guts, and all you wanted to do was love them. Okay, that's part of understanding what your time is. But when your time, and when God places you through this whole situation, because I had to go through the situation of, going through the heartbreak of being with someone who was not ready to even be in a relationship, even though he was older, was not ready, being attacked, being bottled down, trying to get help, people who were my friends, seeing their true side of how they really felt about me, going out to get professional help and they're turning you around and turning you away or manipulating you to try to say that you're doing something else other than that. I understand that is a process, and I don't want people to get bottled up and think that, well, right is right, you got to fight everything, because that's not what I learned through this process, is that you can't fight every single battles. Yes, a lot of these systems are corrupt. A lot of these things are bad. Some of the things that I went through with people, how they mishandled me, especially a lot of those counselors, they could go to jail. Some of these people could go to jail for the manipulation that they did. But it does not, when you think about getting close to yourself, it's an understanding, getting an understanding with who and what you are and who you're connected to. Because I don't care what people put in your way. If you're connected to God, he will make a way of an escape. He will make a way of escape to where people will think that they got you closed this way and you're going out the back door. And let me tell you, I've been a testimony to that all my life, and it shows you how to rely on God for everything that you do, even how you eat, even how you sleep. And so I went through these hardships. I went through these things thinking that I wasn't going to get up. Then I got into a place where people accepted me. You do what everybody else is doing and they accept you. But deep down inside, you feel like that's not even enough. God is calling you to do more. God is calling you to do more, and you start telling them, hey, because I've seen you do more. Maybe you can help me or mentor me or give me some feedback, some seeds to help me to become better. And you don't get that. You don't get that. If you do, you're very lucky. You better thank God and keep that person. Hey, thank God, keep that person near, and cherish that person while you got them. Okay, because what I have learned, and God had to turn my mindset around. I told y'all it was a whole change mindset. People always talk about living your softer side and things like that, but you have to understand, when you are living for God and you're living in true reality, okay, male or female, you're not gonna always be soft. Sometimes it takes being rough. Sometimes it takes being a lion. Sometimes it takes being a hyena. Sometimes it takes being an elephant when you're dealing with people who are scornful and filled up with hate, And I can say hurt people, but, excuse me, I can say hurt people, but you have to understand that, yeah, hurt people, but I'm not going to allow you to hurt me just because you're hurt. You see what I'm saying? And so that's what it taught me during my time. Look at the people who are congratulating you when you do something without them, and you do an accomplishment that they didn't know that you could do. Look at the people who were rooting for you, and then you start getting to know yourself, and they start distancing themselves from you. Understand, look at those people who were okay with giving you things, but when you start elevating up and they come to you, they need something from you, they won't accept it from you. And when I say won't accept it, and they really need it. Okay? Understand, look at that, because it makes a difference. It makes a difference. Look at the people who say that they help other people, and they wouldn't help you when you needed help. And y'all get, especially when y'all coming up, even when y'all coming up, they above you, and you coming up, they won't help you. Y'all on the same level. They say, okay, well, we do networking with this and that, and y'all got the same products, and they don't. Y'all look at that. Look at that. It's all for a reason, so understand that that's part of my time. People think about, it's my time to shine and everything like that. Yeah, it's your time to shine, but you have to understand that in order to be a champion, you gotta swim. You swimming with sharks. Because now you're not around people, the people who didn't work on themselves. A lot of those people, either they're gonna motivate to get themselves to work better. You're gonna either challenge them to work better and to go into their craft, or they're gonna hate on you. Okay, so you're dealing with people who were okay with you before you started, going into your path, and now you're dealing with people, sharks, everybody who has some type of power, who has some kind of connection, and they know that if you get just a little hint more, you can surpass them, and they like vultures. They are like vultures. So understand that's part of my time. Everybody talks about the good old things, but we don't talk about those vicious things that people do. People will come and try to, oh goodness gracious, y'all, my back itching. I oiled myself like with these oils. I'm trying out these different oils for my skin, and yeah, I'll leave it like that. But excuse me, they'll come behind you, they'll come behind you and say, for instance, you win an award. They'll try to mess with your house. They want to bring some kind of tension to you to bring you down, okay? And we know this is all spiritual anyway. That's why I say you have to guard yourself. Get ready for it. I don't want you to be in the dark. I truly believe, and I truly understand that God was allowing me to see this, because this is what it takes. This is what it requires. And when it's your turn, when it's your time, don't feel bad about leaving people behind. Okay? Because one thing I noticed is that these the same people that you be afraid to leave behind will be the same ones that would leave you in a heartbeat. I have family members who do that to me, and I'm like, okay, I stay back and held my gift back so I can, stay with you and we guide each other together. No. And it made me feel stuck. It made me feel embarrassed. It made me feel resentful, because now I done held back what I had to be with, to be with somebody. I done held back what I had to be with somebody who, if we were in the same mindset, we could have made triple, quadruple, way more. But the mindset is not there. The mindset is not there. And so you have to understand that. You really, 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 really have to understand that. And so, don't be afraid to leave them. You know, the first time was like, oh my goodness. The second time was a little shocker, like, dang, they still, and I explained it to them. And this last time, I didn't even explain nothing to nobody. I just went on up and I did what I had to do, y'all. I did what I had to do. I did what I had to do. Okay? And let me tell you, everybody ain't gonna like you. Everybody, the love is gonna start slowing down. Don't feel bad. The love is gonna start slowing down. Don't worry about it, okay? Don't worry about it. You'll get all of that back. You'll get all of that back later. You know, you just keep going. Another thing that I understood about this journey is to not tell. You know, I always talk about that, but I had a hard time because I've always been an open person. Have y'all? I told y'all about the quizzes that the quizzes that they used to have with the ocean. You know, O is for openness, and my thing was always 100% open, like always. You know, and because I do believe like a childlike person. As far as my gifts and things like that, because I know without a shadow of a doubt that what I say is going to happen is going to happen, you know, because I haven't put my trust on me. I haven't put my trust. It's just, I've seen it. I feel it. I know what it is, you know, and if God put it in my heart, then it's going to happen, you know, and I'm not ashamed of it. If I get knocked down, I'm okay with getting back up and doing it 12,000 more times because I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen, y'all. And so there you go. What else? Yeah, but understand some people, you know, how to keep things quiet, because some people really do pray. They really do pray for you to have a downfall, you know. They really do. And excuse me. And you'll be surprised. You know, I started seeing that more even with friends or things. You could be surprised of who's watching you. Okay? Who's watching you? Because they'll tell on themselves. And when I say watching, I mean watching and watching. Okay? I mean watching like they trying to find out, they asking other people, and actually watching. Okay? They'll tell on themselves every single time. I had this person. I'm not even going to go in too deep, but God would allow your enemies to tell on themselves. You just got to be quiet. And so that's what I learned. That's part of it. All of it is part of it. And if you want elevation and you want it to be your time, you have to be able to accept all that comes with it. I was so afraid, like, okay, well, maybe if I downsize, these people will stop bothering me. Listen, when I tried to downsize, it was even worse, because people who I can run around circles 12 and 15,000 times was trying me every single time, y'all. Was trying me, and you be looking at them like, really? Really? You know, I'm not being braggadocious about my skill sets or any who I am or whatever, but my skill sets, you work on what you're doing and you seeing someone that's not even nowhere near close to par, you know, and being put on a pedestal by other people because they are a yes person or you know, they're a yes person, they're a follower, you know, and you're like, really? Like, that's why the other person is having me to do this, because I'm running circles around you. You know that, like, and so, be expected of that. Be expected of that. There are going to be a lot of people that are going to attack you and try to make you fall back into the way that you used to be. Why? Because it makes them feel comfortable. It makes them feel really good. And you refuse to do that. Do not let anybody do that to you. Get away from them. There are going to be some people that follow you. Listen, they have no life. These people will have no life. But the thing that you can do is protect yourself and stay away as possible. You know, don't try to open up ways for them to get to you, because they're seeing you shine. When it's your time, listen, you have an anointing, you have a glow around you. You have a glow around you. They will see it, they will know it. A lot of those people won't say it, but you'll see how they treat you. And so you want to be mindful of that. Keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in mind, okay? People are going to start drawing to you, good and bad. You know, that is the point of it. What else? What else was I about to talk about? I forgot, y'all. I talked about all the stuff that's going to happen with the elevation. Keep yourself motivated, okay? Keep yourself motivated. Keep yourself hydrated. That's another thing that I had to, I know that sounds weird, but hydration is a must. Hydration is a must, especially even if you're dealing with the realm of the spirit. Hydration is a must, okay? You know, we got a lot of food and stuff around. Hydration. 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 Yeah. What else? Keep yourself hydrated. Guard your ear gates. Guard your eye gates. Guard your gates, because it's rough out here. I'm telling y'all, the enemy, you know that you're not just dealing with physical beings, you're really dealing with spirit. We're dealing with spirit. You know, you're dealing with spirit. Anytime you're dealing with something with elevation, it requires spirit. It requires spiritual interaction. You just can't do it on your own. I don't care what nobody say. They lying to you. They lying to you. They lying to you. Okay, they gotta be connected. They gotta be connected some way, spiritually. Okay. Stay hydrated. Protect what you see. Protect your ears. Protect your eyes. Protect what you eat, because when you hear certain beats, it'll make you start eating certain things. When you see certain things, it will make you want to eat. So things that you don't even really want to eat. So protect yourself during that. Get yourself a goal, a planner, and prepare yourself, and commit to it. I had a hard time committing to things for long term. Commit to yourself that you're not going to let anything distract you from completing the assignment that you want to do. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. What else? I think that is about it. And listen to the voice of God, because God gonna start showing you who to move around to and who to not say things to anymore, and who's watching you and what is going on and what is what. Listen to it. Listen, 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 listen. Okay, listen to it. Listen to God's voice. He's gonna tell you where to go. Oh, no, Bill, shut up. Okay, anywho, but that's it. So I'm gonna get off of here. Y'all have a good one. Bye.